It's 2 a.m. again, and somehow you're still here. I turned off the lights, but I can't turn you off. Your voice in my head just won't ever stop. I try to forget, I try to move on, but every road I take just leads where you are. They say time heals everything, but time just made me see I never stop loving you, not even for a moment or two. I just learned how to hide the truth while pretending I was over you. I never stopped needing you, even when I said I do. I lied to the world, but deep inside I never stopped loving you. I still check my phone like you might appear, like somehow your name will just reappear. I replay the nights, the words that we said, every I love you still stuck in my head. I try to let you go, but I never let you leave. I never stopped loving you, not even when my heart was bruised. I built my walls, I played it cool, but every part still runs to you. I never stopped missing you, even when I found someone new that never felt the way you do. I never stopped loving you. If you ever feel alone tonight, like something's missing deep inside, just know somewhere under the same moonlight there's someone who never said goodbye. I never stopped loving you, not even when I had to lose. I kept your shadow in my room and called it something I outgrew. I never stopped loving you, maybe I never wanted to. If loving you is something I lose, then I'll just keep loving you. It's 2 a.m. again, and I still do. It's late again, and my screen is still empty. I told myself I wouldn't check tonight, but here I am staring at the light. Every vibration makes my heart race, hoping somehow it's your name. I know I should let go, but I don't know how. I still wait for your text like you never left, like we're not a memory yet. I still hope you'll say my name like nothing has changed, like you feel the same. I still wait for your text every night, no rest. Guess I never learned my lesson yet. I know it sounds insane, but I'm still the same, still waiting anyway. I scroll through words we used to say, like they haven't faded away. Your good night still feels so real, even though it's not anymore. I try to mute the past, but it keeps coming back. I still wait for your text like you might regret every single word you said. I still wish you'd break the silence, just one message, just one moment. I still wait for your text, even though it's dead, even though there's nothing left. I know you moved on now, Maybe it's stupid, maybe it's me, holding on to what used to be. But every night I lose control, and loneliness takes over my soul. I still wait for your text like I haven't left that version of me you once met. I still keep you in my head and every unread word you never said. It's 3 a.m. now, and I'm still here, waiting. I really thought I was okay. Guess I was wrong. I cleaned my room, I changed my life, deleted every trace, every sign. Told all my friends I'm doing fine, but I was just buying time. I laughed again, I slept alone, learned how to be on my own. But every silence proved me wrong. You were there all along. I said your name less every day, but it never went away. I thought I moved on, I didn't. I just got better at pretending, hiding all the pain you left somewhere no one else could get. I thought I let you go for good, like everybody said I should. But every time I close my eyes, you're still right there inside. I met someone I tried to feel, something close to what was real. But every touch just made it clear that not you, you're not here. I stopped checking your last scene, or at least that's how it seemed. 'Cause every night I lose control when your memory fills the room. I buried us so deep inside, but love like this just doesn't die. I thought I moved on, I didn't. I just kept my distance from it, locked it up and threw the key. Still it somehow follows me. I thought I found a way to heal, but I still feel what I still feel. No matter how I try to hide, you're still living in my mind. Maybe moving on's a lie, maybe love just learns to hide. Maybe I'll be okay someday, but today I'm not alright. I thought I moved on, I didn't. I just learned how not to show it. Every smile, every lie was just me getting by. I thought I left you in the past, but some things are built to last. And no matter what I do, I'm still stuck on you. I thought I moved on, I didn't. I heard your name today, and everything came back. It slipped into the room so quietly, like a memory finding me. Just a word, just a sound, but it pulled my walls back down. I tried to act like I was fine, like it didn't cross my mind, but my heart gave me away the moment it heard your name. Funny how still mean everything at all. Your name still feels like home, even though you're gone, even though I'm here alone. It echoes in my chest like a place I can't forget, no matter where I go. Your name still feels like home, like I still belong somewhere I lost too long ago. And every time I hear it said, I go back to us again, like I never moved on. I hear it in the strangest ways, in passing words in crowded places, and suddenly I'm not okay, like time just slipped away. I see your face in every crowd, turn around, but you're not around. Still my heart reacts the same every time I hear your name. I thought distance would erase, but it only kept your place. Your name still feels like home, even after all we've known, after everything we broke. It lingers in my veins like a soft and quiet pain I carry on my own. Your name still feels like home, though I'm on my own, trying hard to let you go. But every little sound just keeps bringing me back down to a love I can't outgrow. Maybe home isn't a place, maybe it's a face I can't replace. Maybe that's why I still feel everything we used to be. Your name still feels like home, even now alone, even now it still has hold. And no matter what I do, every road leads back to you, in a way I can't control. I heard your name today, and I never really left. I don't say it anymore, but it doesn't mean I don't feel it. I keep it buried deep inside, somewhere I don't let it show. No one sees the way I break when I'm finally alone. I laugh and talk like I'm okay, like nothing's missing in my days. But every quiet moment proves I never stop missing you. I learned to live without your name, but not without the pain. I miss you in silence, in ways I can't explain. No words, no messages, just me and all this pain. I miss you in silence, where no one else can see. 1,000 things I'd say to you, but keep inside of me. Your memory doesn't make a sound, but somehow it's so loud. It fills the empty space you left and pulls my whole world down. I stop reaching for your hand, even in my dreams at night. But I still feel you everywhere, just hidden out of sight. I let you go out loud, but kept kept you deep inside. I miss you in silence every single day, and every word I never send, and every breath I take. I miss you in silence like a quiet storm. It never really leaves me. I just learn to carry on. Maybe love like this won't fade. It just learns a different way to live inside a heart that breaks. Without a sound it stays. I miss you in silence, even now it's true. Not everything needs to be said to know I still love you. I miss you in silence, and maybe that's enough. A love that never speaks again, but never gives you up. I don't say it anymore, but I still do. I try to forget you, but you never really left. You show up in the quietest nights, when there's nowhere left to hide. And every thought I try to lose, I somehow end up back with you. I close my eyes to get some rest, but you're still there inside my head, like a story on repeat, one I can't escape or leave. I moved on in every way I could, just not inside my thoughts. You still live in my mind, like you never said goodbye, like you're still a part of me in every memory. You still live in my mind, in the moments I can't fight, in the dreams I can't control. You're the one I always hold. I see you in the smallest things, in songs and words and everything, every corner of my days. Still somehow calls your name. I try to push it all away, but it always finds a way back into the space you made. Deep inside it never changed. I let go of what we had, but not the thoughts of you. You still live in my mind, even after all this time. Even when I say I'm fine, you're still there behind. You still live in my mind, and the echoes left behind, like a place I can't erase. No matter what I change, maybe some things never fade. They just learn to stay this way, not in life, but in your head, long after everything is dead. You still live in my mind, like a ghost I can't deny. Not alive, but not gone too. Somewhere between me and you. You still live in my mind, and maybe that's where you'll stay. Not in my arms anymore, but never far away. I try to forget you, but you never really left. If I could just have one more moment, I wouldn't let you go. I remember how you felt in my arms, like everything was safe from harm. The world went quiet when you were close. Now it's the silence I feel the most. I replay every last goodbye, every second, every line. If I knew it was the end, I would have held you longer then. Some things you don't realize until they're gone. I wish I could hold you again, just once like back then. Feel your heartbeat next to mine, like we still had time. I wish I could hold you again before everything went wrong, before we turn into memories we don't belong. I reach out in my sleep at night, but all I find is empty light. Your side of the bed stays cold, a space that no one else can hold. I try to tell myself you're fine, that you're okay without my life, but it doesn't change the truth. I'm still reaching out to you. I let you go with my hands, but not my heart. I wish I could hold you again, just long enough to pretend we're not broken. We're not through like we used to. I wish I could hold you again, even if it's just a dream. I'd stay there forever if it means you're with me. If I had one last chance, I wouldn't waste a second. No distance, no fear, just you here. I wish I could hold you again, feel you breathe again. Even if it breaks me in the end, I'd still do it. I wish I could hold you again, but I know I can't. So I hold on to the memory with empty hands. If I could just have one more moment, I'd never let you go. Every night it's always the same story. I lay awake late off alone, but somehow you still feel like home, like nothing really changed at all, like I could still pick up your call. I close my eyes and there we are, back in your car, driving too far, laughing like we had old time, like you were still mine. I know it's just inside my head, but I go there instead. I replay us every night, every word, every fight, every moment we got right, like it's still alive. I replay us every night, like I can press rewind, stay a little longer in what we left behind. I pause on things I didn't say, on all the chances thrown away. I wish I could rewrite the end, turn goodbye into pretend, but morning always comes too soon and pulls me out of you, back to a world where you're not here and nothing feels as real. I try to let the memories fade, but they won't go away. I replay us every night, like I'm stuck in time, holding on to what we were, but losing what's mine. I replay us every night, disappear, then you're really gone from here. I replay us every night just to feel you one more time. Even if it's just a lie I tell my mind. I replay us every night until I fall asleep, living in the past again where you're still with me. Every night I press rewind. We said it was over, but it never felt like the end. We stopped talking, we walked away like strangers overnight. Packed up everything we were and called it goodbye. But something stayed behind with me, something I can't leave. Not in your hands, not in the past, but somewhere underneath. I let you go in every way, except the way that matters. Loving you never really ended. It just changed its place, from your arms into my chest, where it quietly remains. Loving you never really ended. Even when we did, it didn't fade, it didn't break. It just learned how to exist. I don't say your name out loud like I used to before, but that doesn't mean I don't feel it anymore. I don't reach for you at night or wait for you to call, but sometimes love doesn't leave, it just doesn't show at all. I moved on with everything except what I felt for you. Loving you never really ended. It just lost its sound. No more words, no more touch, but it's still around. Loving you never really ended. It just became mine, a quiet kind of memory I carry all the time. Maybe some loves don't need a place or a reason or a face. Maybe they're just meant to stay even after they fade. Loving you never really ended. It just found a way to live inside a heart that knows you're never coming back again. Loving you never really ended, and maybe that's okay. Not everything that lasts forever is meant to stay. We said it was over, but not everything ends. I don't text you anymore, but I still look. I told myself I let it go, delete your number, lose control, but somehow I still know the way back to your profile every day. I don't like what I've become, counting hours, staying up just to see that little sign telling me you're still online. It shouldn't matter anymore, but it does. I still check if you're online, like it might change my mind, like somehow it means you're still mine, even though you're not. still check if you're online every single night, like I'm searching for a sign in a world gone quiet. I see you active late at night. I wonder who you're talking to. Is there someone in my place? Someone getting all of you? I try to scroll and look away, pretend it doesn't hurt this way. But every second that you're there feels like I'm still somewhere. I hate how much I still care, and I shouldn't. I still check if you're online, even though I know you're not waiting on my name. You already let me go. I still check if you're online, like I'm stuck in time, like I never said goodbye, like I never tried. Maybe it's the last thing left, a broken kind of connection. No words, no calls, no you and me, just this silent obsession. I still check if you're online, but you never check on me. Guess that says everything I didn't wanna see. I still check if you're online, even now it's true. Not because I need to know, just because it's you. I don't text you anymore, but I still look. I didn't realize it then, but you were everything. It wasn't loud, it wasn't fast, just something built to last. And all the little things you did, you slowly became everything. Morning calls and late night talks, the way you knew my thoughts. I never said it out loud, but you were all I thought about. I had it all and didn't know until I watched you go. You were my everything, every breath, every dream, every little in between I didn't see. You were my everything, now you're just a memory, something I can't hold again, but still feel in me. I try to fill the empty space with different names, different faces, but nothing ever felt the same. They don't even come close to you. I miss the way you said my name, like it meant more than anything. Now it's just an echo left in a place I can't forget. I moved on like people do, but not from you. You were my everything and I let it slip away. Didn't know what I had until it was too late. You were my everything, now I'm learning how to be just someone who once had love and lost it quietly. If I could go back in time, I'd hold you a little tighter, say the things I left unsaid, love you a little louder. You were my everything, not just a memory, not just someone I once knew, but everything to me. You were my everything. try to move on. I met new faces, learned new names, different hearts, familiar games. I told myself this time it's real, but something's always missing still. They laugh the way they're supposed to, say the things they're meant to, but every moment feels off somehow, like I'm just pretending now. It's not their fault, I know it's true. They're just not you. I can't replace you, no matter what I do. Every road I take just leads me back to you. I can't replace you, no one comes close to. They try, but it just reminds me more of you. I hold their hand, but it's not the same. Don't feel that spark, don't feel that flame. I hate myself for feeling this when they give me everything I miss. I wish I could just let it be, love someone new the way they need. But every time I start again, I feel you underneath. I try to bury what we were, but it always hurts. I can't replace you, even if I try to. Even if I tell myself I'm finally through, I can't replace you, no matter who I choose. They never feel the way I felt with you. Maybe some loves are one of a kind. They don't repeat, they don't rewind. Maybe that's why I'm stuck right here, holding on to what's not here. I can't replace you, and maybe that's the truth. I have to learn to live with loving you. I can't replace you, so I'll stop trying to, and just accept that no one feels like you. I try, but I can't replace you. I don't hear you anymore, but somehow I still do. It comes back in the quietest nights, when everything else goes silent, like a whisper I can't escape, calling me back to you again. The way you said my name so soft, like it meant something more. I didn't know I miss it this much, now that I can't hear it anymore. Some sounds don't fade away, they just live inside your brain. I still remember your voice, every word, every noise, the way you wrapped around my name like I was your only choice. I still remember your voice, even now I have no choice. It echoes through the empty space and leaves me with the void. I hear you in the songs we played, in the words we used to say. Even silence feels too loud when it starts to sound like you. I try to drown it out somehow with other sounds, with someone else, but nothing ever fills the gap of the way you used to sound. I moved on from what we had, but not from how you sounded. I becomes a sound that never really dies. It just plays on in your head long after goodbye. I still remember your voice, and I wish I had a choice to forget the way it felt when you used to call me yours. I still remember your voice, and maybe I always will. Not because I wanna now, but because it lingers still. I don't hear you anymore, but somehow I still do. Out of everyone, it was always you. I searched in places I didn't belong, try to fix what was already gone. New faces walk new roads, but nothing ever felt like home. I thought I just needed time, someone else a different life, but every step I took away just led me back to your name. I didn't see it back then, what I see now. It was always you, no matter what I do, no matter who I try to choose. My heart went back to you. It was always you, even when I moved, even when I said I'm through. I was just confused. I tried to rewrite what we were, turn us into just a blur, but every memory stayed clear, like you never disappeared. I heard your name in every crowd, saw your face in someone else. I guess I never really lost you, cause I never found myself. I let you go too easily, not knowing what you meant to me. It was always you, from the start, it's true. I just didn't realize what I had in you. It was always you, now there's nothing I can do, cause the moment that I knew I had already lost you. If I could go back in time, I'd see you in a different light, hold you like I should've then, and never let it end. It was always you, and maybe it still is, even if you're not with me, even if you're his. It was always you, and I'll have to live with it. Some truths just come too late, and this is one of them. Out of everyone, it was always you. Maybe we just weren't meant for this life. We had something rare, something real, but somehow it slipped through our hands. Not because we didn't try, just not the way we planned. We were right, just not in time. Two hearts moving out of line. Everything we could have been stayed somewhere in between. Some stories don't get a forever, no matter much they deserve it. Maybe in another life we would've gotten it right. No distance, no goodbyes, just you and I. Maybe in another life we'd still be side by side. No tears left to hide, no reasons to divide. I won't say I don't miss you now, 'cause that would be a lie. But I've learned some love exists without a reason why. I see you in a softer way, not someone I have to chase, just a part of who I was, a love I won't erase. I'll carry you quietly without needing you here. Maybe in another life we wouldn't have to fight for something that felt so right, but slipped away. Maybe in another life we wouldn't say goodbye. We'd finally get the time we couldn't find. And if there's a world somewhere where we're still standing there, I hope we never let go the way we had to hear. Maybe in another life we'd be more than a memory, more than what we left behind, more than almost everything. Maybe in another life, but for now this is goodbye. Not with pain, not with regret, just a quiet kind of what if. Maybe in another life. It's 2 a.m. again, and somehow you're still here. I turned off the lights, but I can't turn you off. Your voice in my head just won't ever stop. I try to forget, I try to move on, but every road I take just leads where you are. They say time heals everything, but time just made me see I never stop loving you, not even for a moment or two. I just learned how to hide the truth while pretending I was over you. I never stopped needing you, even when I said I do. I lied to the world, but deep inside I never stopped loving you. I still check my phone like you might appear, like somehow your name will just reappear. I replay the nights, the words that we said, every I love you still stuck in my head. I try to let you go, but I never let you leave. I never stopped loving you, not even when my heart was bruised. I built my walls, I played it cool, but every part still runs to you. I never stopped missing you, even when your shadow in my room and called it something I outgrew. I never stopped loving you. Maybe I never wanted to. If loving you is something I lose, then I'll just keep loving you. It's 2 a.m. again, and I still do